first up, why should people have home inspections?
Oh, geez. Well, home inspections are a vital part of the home buying process. What a home inspector does, we're there to go through the home and find out what's wrong with the home.
Okay.
Right. So if I'm buying a house, and I'm not in the contracting world, so home inspector are highly trained to be focused on what's actually wrong with the home. If the HVAC is working, if the roof is leaking, or worst case scenario, we could have structural issues in the home as well. Those can get very expensive very fast, $30, $50, $70,000 just repair structure. Yeah. So we're there to protect the client's financial investment into that.
Okay, what's the process normally for home inspection?
Yeah, so essentially what we do is we show up on site and we go through the exterior. We're checking over the roof, the windows, the caulking, the siding, be it vinyl or brick or anything in between. We're checking the driveways, trees, shrubbery. So we're looking at all the aspects on the exterior of the home, and everything that we find, we document. We will photograph it, we'll write about it, and we develop a report out of this that's comprehensive that your client can read through so they have a full understanding of the entirety of the home. Right down for all the general maintenance items like just basic maintenance caulking to your kind of worst case scenario if you need to actually consider putting a roof on that home.
Okay, Jim, so what are the limitations? When you do the home inspection, what are the limitations for you guys?
Yeah, I'm glad that you asked that question because it's something that I don't think the general public or even many realtors understand, that home inspectors do have limitations. So essentially, when we're looking at a home, our limitations are what's behind the face. Right? So we just don't have x-ray vision. So if there's something that's happening inside of a wall, we may not necessarily be able to see it. Now, if there's leaks and things of that nature, we do have thermal imaging cameras and moisture meters, which we can oftentimes pick up on that stuff. But there are limitations that we just can't see. The other thing that we kind of have limitations on is the future.
That's true.
Yeah. Now, I will say they're out there making a crystal ball right now, and I have the ticket. I'm first a lot of that ticket. So one of these days when that crystal ball is actually made, I'm the one that's going to get that so I can predict the future for all of our clients. Living in my home, I've been in my home for 7 years, and I can't predict when I'm going to have the next water leak in my home, much less what's going to happen in a home that I'm in for 2 hours.
Okay, but for today, whatever's wrong with the house, you're able to see it.
Indeed.
At least where your eyes can see.
Where we can see, yeah, and where our tools can see. And with that being said, even things that are going on behind walls, there's often telltale signs. We might have like a broken floor joist where it'll create a bulge on the ceiling. And to us, like as home inspectors, we're trained to recognize when something fails, and it'll give other little clues. So we kind of know what's happening. We just can't actually prove it, but we write it up to have a contractor further.
Okay.